Welcome to World Lethwei Championship, the home of the world's best Lethwei action. Tonight we're bringing you another epic night of Lethwei from an undisclosed location for WLC Lethwei Showcase. With Andrew Whitelaw, I'm Sean Wheelock, commentating remotely from the United States. On tap, an absolutely stacked card, which culminates in our main event, light welterweight world champion Antonio Faria of Portugal versus the title challenger from Spain, Francisco Vinuelas.
Yeah, Portugal versus Spain has given us all sorts of epic rivalries across different sports down the years. Antonio Faria, though, mark my words, is a star and the spotlight's going to be on him tonight. He is the knockout king of WLC. 3 knockouts on his way to taking the strap. He went absolutely viral with that bout against Mike Yan. That really put him on the map, not just globally, but with the people in Myanmar as well. He has that X factor. He comes to bang, while Francisco Vinuelas, he has more experience. He's hardened. He's fought Valley too, though. But he will be the underdog tonight. He's looking to take down the champ. He'll need to produce something special. But I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
We've got a wide array of phenomenal matches lined up on tonight's card, featuring Lethwei stars from around the globe. Here now is the opening ceremony.
Welcome to World Lethwei Championship, the world's biggest bare-knuckle fighting organization. And now, introducing the world-class warriors of WLC Lethwei Showcase. Ayoub Elamghari. Chay! Miriam Sabot! Petchnaree! Bandasak! Chay! Yoel Paike! Vladimir Shulyak! Lehane Enrique! In the co-main event, 2 of the world's top middleweights go to battle. From Spain, Nico Mendes. From Thailand, this is Sensor. And in the main event of the evening, the light welterweight World Lethwei Championship is on the line. Introducing first, from Spain, the challenger, Francisco Vinuelas. And now, the defending champion, the knockout king of Lethwei, from Portugal, Antonio Faria. from Morocco, Ayoub Elamghari.
WLC debut for the Moroccan Ayoub Elamghari. This is our opening bout of 7. It's WLC Lethwei Showcase. Bout number 1, set in the bantamweight division, 54 kilograms.
Ayoub Elamghari, the Moroccan, fighting out of Bazard Warrior Academy in Bangkok. They really tend to produce some tough individuals. Our main event tonight, Antonio Faria is a teammate of Elamghari, and you'll know what he can do. I've seen plenty of the Moroccan fighting on the Muay Thai circuit in Thailand. Does love to go for the knockout, has fast hands, throws big overhand rights, big hooks. Big Mike Tyson fan. What combat sports athlete isn't? We'll be looking to provide the action here tonight. Some international flavor here at Lethwei Showcase.
From Myanmar, Chay.
World Lethwei Championship debut as well for Chay from Myanmar.
Chay, 26 years old, 168 centimeters tall, loves to use the teeth, loves to use those low kicks. Question marks a little bit about his clinch game. Great to see a fighter coming out of Myanmar in this opening bout. WLC have been scouring the globe to get the right card together. Really successful comeback for the promotion at Hideout Battle. That one was fireworks. And it's a real gathering of styles, gathering of nationalities here again tonight. Myanmar, of course, the birthplace of this great sport. It is in their blood. So the Burmese fighter will be looking to represent up against the Moroccan.
To get us started, our ring announcer, John Nutt.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some world-class Lethwei action? This is the WLC Lethwei Showcase, and this is bantamweight action. 5 3-minute rounds presented by Fight Bro, the official fight gear partner of the WLC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man has a record of 18 wins with 5 losses. Representing Morocco, give it up for Ayoub Elamghari! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man has a record of 90 wins, 25 losses, and 5 draws. Coming to us from Myanmar, he is Chay. 5 3-minute rounds of bantamweight WLC action, and when it gets underway, the man in charge is Nick Chapman.
This is all bouts tonight at WLC Lethwei Showcase, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. The bell in round number 1. Blue and white trunks for the Moroccan Ayoub Elamghari. Red and black trunks for the fighter from Myanmar, Chay. 121st bout of Chay's career, and again, his first in WLC. Also, the first ever appearance in World Lethwei Championship for Ayoub Elamghari.
Fascinating to see just how many fights under the belt of Chay at age 26. Big discrepancy in the ring experience and the Lethwei experience of the two fighters. He does have fast hands though, Elamghari.
On the rear teep, that landed flush. Hand just misses. Audacious from the Moroccan, looking for the naked uppercut, couldn't find it. Take Chay off his striking line. Kick from Chay. There's the head kick, definitely blocked. And the teep from Elamghari. That's a hard outside kick. Chay sitting down on that. And the feint, and you can see that moved Elamghari.
Teep really effectively, the Moroccan, using that range.
Missing with the right cross, swinging big though is Ayoub Elamghari. More measured early on, Chay. Resetting, missing that kick. Again, the teep. It's finding a home early on. See the hand fighting in the center of the ring. That body kick gets through, then the overhand right. Again, the teep partially caught. Missing with the right hand, counter right hand from Elamghari. Chay slowly cutting off the ring. Actually catching that kick again. And we're starting to see the walk down pressure from the fighter from Myanmar, Chay.
Bags of experience. It's just when he does throw himself, he's telegraphing a little bit. It's being read by Elamghari. Big shot from the Moroccan. Chay losing his balance.
Just to slip right back to it, says the English referee Nick Chapman. There's the teep. Counter teep. Definitely knocked Elamghari back. Good start to this fight, indeed start to this card.
Stepping up the aggression, Elamghari. What we're used to seeing from him, throwing that left-right hook.
And the teep. It's been the most effective strike in round number 1 for Ayoub Elamghari is that rear teep. That's a very effective low outside kick from Chay.
End of round 1.
And that's the end of round number 1. With Andrew Whitelaw, I'm Sean Wheelock. So glad that you're with us for WLC Lethwei Showcase. After this bout, 6 more for this stacked card, including with our main event for the WLC light welterweight title. Spaniard Francisco Vinuelas versus the champion from Portugal, Antonio Faria. We welcome all of you watching the World Lethwei Championship globally, including on CANAL Plus, UFC Fight Pass, Titan Channel, and Arena Sports.
An interesting first round from both athletes. We're often used to a super explosive start to the card here at WLC. Often in other disciplines, you do see an element of fighters feeling each other out, trying to gauge the distance. You rarely see that in Lethwei. It's often just full throttle from the get-go. I think Chay was trying to deal with the superior range of Elamghari, trying to gauge his distance, use those low kicks to good effect. But just towards the end of the round, we saw the Moroccan start to let go with his hands a little bit more. Does put plenty behind his shots. We've seen him drop guys with no problem wearing gloves. The shots will land heavier with a bare knuckle, as you'd expect.
Seconds out of the ring, please, and seconds away from more WLC action.
Moments away from the start of round number 2 of this bantamweight fight. Chapman backing both fighters off. Both bit overly eager. Now let's start of round number 2. There's that outside kick, Chay really sitting down on that. So just not the impact, the velocity from Elamghari's outside kick. Elamghari very effective with that rear teep in round number 1. Elamghari stepping forward, trying to cut off the ring now. And again, Andrew, you can see that thudding outside kick from Chay. That kick partially caught. There's the dump, right back to it.
Elamghari finally getting the catch of the teep. He's been looking for it, as has Chay.
A bit looser now with his striking guard is the Moroccan Ayoub Elamghari. See the bounce in his step. Much more
Well,
straight up and down.
Nice couple of right hands from the Moroccan.
And there's that teep. Chay pulling that kick back, but again, really moving Elamghari. Elamghari really reacting thus far in this fight, Andrew, on those feints on the kicks from Chay.
Yeah, he certainly looked a little bit sharper than the Moroccan, better footwork. He wants to catch the teep and land one of those big right hands. He's got a nice zip in his jab as well.
Bit of flash from Elamghari, countered with technique by Chay on the low kick. Overhand right on the step in. There's the driving elbow, then acknowledged by Chay. Then you see the feint and you see Elamghari moving off his striking line. Missing with the lead uppercut there, Elamghari.
Looks to have got a read on Chay at the moment.
Off the ring, that's a nice turn from Elamghari, looking for the driving headbutt, couldn't find it. There's the short headbutt. First headbutts of the card. Sporting touch of hands, right back to it.
Fascinating sequence right there. I mean, that's what we want to see, the use of the ninth limb. Can you use it effectively? Can you use it to turn the direction of a fight?
On the low kick, right back to it, says referee Nick Chapman. Kick taking Elamghari off balance. First work in the clinch of this bout. To the top, just as Chapman was going to break. Things definitely heating up here in round number 2. Slip, almost looking for the sweep off of the catch from Chay. Big right hand by Chay. That really stunned Ayoub Elamghari. And it happens just before the bell to end round number 2.
Beautiful shot from the Burmese fighter. Timed it perfectly as well. There's always a lovely bit of drama when the bell rings after a sweet shot like that. Connected well, and he needed a moment like that because the Moroccan has looked that little bit sharper. A little bit more zip to his shot. Chay, though, still very much in this fight, has had his moments. And they've only clinched up a couple of times. There was that headbutt. Greater experience of Chay. I want to see what he can do in the clinch, if he can turn the tide a little bit more in close quarters.
Looking to the corner of Ayoub Elamghari.
Seconds out of the ring, please, and seconds away from more WLC action.
And round number 3, here we go. Chay immediately taking the center of the ring. Good combination. There's that outside kick by Chay off the Elamghari combination. Already the temperature being turned up by both men. Side headbutt from Ayoub Elamghari. Both fighters down to the canvas. From a side headbutt to a side headlock from Elamghari.
Lively start from the Rockin'. It's a solid sequence from him. Nice to see him throw the headbutts as well in his WLC debut.
Dropped by the teep there, but not a knockdown. Not a concussive blow, but the force still dropping. It's a scoring blow, but not counted as a knockdown if you're new to World Lethwei Championship under this rule set. Chay trying to be longer. Nicely done on the switch kick. That landed flush to the rib cage. Swelling under the left thigh of the fighter from Myanmar, Chay. Keep caught again. Counter kick caught. Straight right hand, back to it. Good sequence from both fighters. Outside kick from Elamghari. Chay, though, you see so effectively throughout this fight, Andrew, cutting off the ring.
Yeah, his movement's been good. He's aggressive. He's always looking to move forward. But I've been impressed with the footwork of Elamghari. Now he's really starting to use that teep effectively.
Teep again, not much on that. These teeps are a lot more powerful in round number 1 than they are in round number 3 from Ayoub Elamghari. Partially caught there. Stepping back into the pocket comes Ayoub Elamghari. Back kick and nearly a kick to the head of a grounded opponent, which would have been an illegal blow. That draws a smile on the face of Elamghari. Right back to it. Risky move there from Chay. No reward, all risk.
Chay constantly moving forward, constantly looking to apply the pressure.
And the outside kick. And Chay slips as he resets his feet, but he did land again. There's no attempts to check those kicks from Elamghari. He's taken a lot of those big outside kicks through rounds 1, 2, and now here in round number 3. Body kick caught. Good short knee to the body.
Something we mentioned before the fight, the low kicks of Chay there. More or less his favorite move, and it's an advisable one as well. They're so effective, they're so painful, and they do build up. They do start to wear the opponent down.
Nice bit of refereeing by Nick Chapman. Called time. Addressing himself the issue with the loose tape and gauze on the ankle, not waiting for the corners to come in as he moves this fight along. Next stop, round number 4.
Interesting battle between these two. We mentioned the forward pressure of Chay, landing low kick after low kick, not being checked by Elamghari Ayoub, but Moroccan using the teep really well, catching the teep of Chay and loading up with some big counters. Has landed some solid shots from the teep. The left eye of Chay, receiving some treatment. A little bit closed at the moment. Might negate his vision. And those right hooks come flying from Elamghari. Really interesting battle. Elamghari not looking quite so fresh now, as you'd expect in the 4th round.
Seconds out. Seconds out of the ring, please. Seconds out.
Maximum of 2 rounds, 6 minutes remains in this bantamweight fight. Round number 4. Body kick partially caught, but it again backs off Ayoub Elamghari. More pressure from Chay. Nicely done, driving into the knee, just above the knee on the thigh. Head kick not getting through. Step in right hand from Chay. Step in right hand to counter from Ayoub Elamghari. Very subtle walk forward, walk down pressure from Chay. He's done that so effectively thus far in this fight.
Judges are like that constantly looking to move forward, constantly throwing those leg kicks. Aggressive.
See the bounce in the step of Chay, resetting. Really effectively cutting off the ring now. Putting Elamghari's back against the ring ropes. Elamghari trying to circle out, still moving backwards. Ayoub Elamghari, the Moroccan, very much on his bike here in round number 4. Hits that low kick. And just misses from Chay. Another hard driving kick. Just not nearly the velocity, the intensity of the strength from Ayoub Elamghari to counter. Continues to drive, continues to see this sit down on those low kicks.
This is where Elamghari has had the better of things in that clinch. And you'd like to see a bit more from Chay in those situations because he's been so effective like this. Moving forward, he's got Elamghari in the corner.
Elamghari trying to turn out, caught by Chay. Big driving knee. Separation quickly from Chapman, right back to it. Good sequence though from Chay. See the mouth of Ayoub Elamghari coming open. Eats a big right hand, heavy breathing from the Moroccan, and down goes Chay on the slip.
He's lost his balance 3 or 4 times now, Chay. Needs to be a little bit more controlled there, but he is having a very impressive round.
Same issue again, it's with the tape and gauze. Saw Nick Chapman address this in round 3, calls time again to address the same issue here in round 4.
Chay giving Elamghari so much to think about with those leg kicks. And invariably it's creating openings upstairs.
Like that efficiency from Chapman. Time in, round number 4 continues. Overhand right, misses from Elamghari, as does that headbutt. Ayoub Elamghari trying to mix things up at this stage of the fight. Straight right hand. Another straight right hand from Chay. Rear uppercut from Elamghari. He's thrown that a few times in this fight. Good left hand counter on the right. Another big right hand from Chay. Chay now coming forward off the 1-2, outside kick, slips again. Elamghari nearly goes down as the feet tangle. We are headed now to the 5th and final round.
Well, that looks to me like a really important round for Chay. He's maintained the aggression. It's great to see the exchanges at the end of the round. Both fighters landing some solid shots. You fancy it will be the Burmese fighter who will be more pleased as they head to their corners though. And what we often see is fighters coming over from other disciplines. They do have a strong start to the fight, but when the adrenaline starts to dissipate towards rounds 3 and 4, we often see that the more experienced Lethwei fighter start to assert themselves. More used to the pace, more used to the pain. It's a different vibe altogether, this sport. His team, Chay, doing a very good job looking after that eye, it seems. Has had to be wary of it. will need to dig deep here. He's certainly had some really strong moments in this fight. He's done some great work.
Seconds
Good
out of the
footwork,
ring, please.
Snappy jabs,
Seconds
good
out.
use of the teep. Landed some strong shots as well. The aggression of Chay has been a feature throughout, particularly as the fight has worn on. Will be fascinating to see how the judges see this one. Big, big fifth and final round.
Sporting touch of hands. Right back to it, and right back to the forward pressure goes Chay. Grand right doesn't get through. That right hand does. Big right hand! Really rocked Elamghari, took him off balance. See the intensity being turned up by both fighters. That's a powerful low kick that staggered from Ayoub Elamghari.
Sublime start to the round from Chay. That was a massive shot.
Big swings. The front kick. And you see on his bike goes Ayoub Elamghari backing up. Good striking guard now from Chay. 121st ever fight and first in WLC.
He's been in this situation many, many times before. And his demeanor kind of suggests to me that he smells blood here. That he can get this finish.
Sting has gone out of those teeth from Ayoub Elamghari that were so effective, especially in round number one. That's a big downward elbow from Chay. Chay opening up with his full striking arsenal here in round 5. Elamghari just looking for a side headlock throw to slow things down. Nothing there. Refereeing again from Chapman to keep this moving. See the hand fighting, we saw a lot of that in round number 1. We saw a lot of those teeps too, but again, you see the effect just not there as it was in the opening round. So a lot of swelling in and around the left eye of Chay. As down goes Elamghari. Told to get right back up from Chapman. Looked almost out of exhaustion. But that swollen eye from Chay has not been a negative for him in his performance. Very strong from Chay. Nothing decided yet.
Well, it's so impressive the way he just continues to stalk Elamghari and continues to hammer that lead leg.
See the body language of the two fighters, Ayoub Elamghari, wearily moving back, forward movement with purpose, with measure is Chay. Hard body kick again from Chay. Closing stages of this fight in the bantamweight division. Short headbutt from Ayoub Elamghari. Clinch on the body lock, that was defensive to get the separation. It does from Chay. Step in right hand again. Missing with the downward elbow is Elamghari. Uses that to close distance, tie up again, looking for that side headlock throw. Stepping over the back to throw the knee. Oh, that was slick. Just before the bell as we end this fight.
Well, that may just have been a little exclamation mark for Chay. Just a reminder for the judges. Earlier in the fight, Elamghari was having the better of the clinch, but as it wore on, just so impressive from Chay. His conditioning spot on. He just seemed to get stronger and stronger. The experience really shining through for the Burmese fighter.
Ayoub Elamghari and Chay going the distance. This is our first of 7 bouts tonight, WLC Lethwei Showcase.
Dirty's cold. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. The winner is celebrated by Fight Bro, the official fight gear partner of the WLC. After 5 rounds of action, we finally come to the judges' scorecards for your decision. And the winner, via split decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Ayoub Elamghari.
There was a quick look of disbelief on the face of Chay and call that an upset. The victory for the Moroccan Ayoub Elamghari.
Well, talk to me, Sean. It's an interesting one. I really thought Elamghari did look impressive in the first couple of rounds. He was throwing some good shots, strong footwork as well, plenty of zip to his movement, but as the fight wore on, the aggression, the leg kicks of Chay, for me, I thought he came out on top. I was wrong.
Big right hand and down goes Miriam Sabot.
Much the Mortal Kombat finisher.
Oh no, and he got him to the belly again.
Oh, what a right hand. Sorry, man, Freddy.
Oh no.
Continuing to try to bomb, and that's clearly a knockdown.
Goes Petchnaree again. And down goes Bareknuckle. That's a big right hand. From Italy, Miriam Sabot.
My eyes are open, but I can't see through. Each time you're walking down the avenue, I think I've known you for all my life. My heart moved forward, but my feet
Emphatic entrance for the fighter from Italy, making her WLC debut, Miriam Sabot.
Yeah, we live in difficult times, of course. Lethwei Showcase going down behind closed doors, but they've still created a vibe with these walkouts. We do miss those fans in attendance, of course, and hopefully we get them back in the mixer sooner rather than later. This one should be a belter. Miriam Sabot has actually taken on Ayoub before, who WLC fans might remember, losing to Suri Manfredi, our new bantamweight champion. Miriam Sabot does have Lethwei experience. She got a draw against Myanmar's #1 female Lethwei fighter, Veronica. She's a WMC Z1 champion, WMO champion, IMTF champion. She is a highly decorated individual out of Italy. I'm expecting big things.
From Thailand, Petchnaree.
It's a trap.
Petchnaree from Thailand. Like her opponent, the Italian Miriam Sabot, making her WLC debut in this bout.
Thailand's Petchnaree, 19 years old, but a staple on the scene, one of the most prominent Thai female fighters on the Muay Thai circuit. How will she take this great sport, this great promotion? WLC action, of course, is the biggest requirement among the fans. They want to see all of these fighters grasp this opportunity with both hands. Petchnaree trains out of Highland Gym in Udon Thani. Record of 30, 11, and 4. Plenty of experience. Really will be conceding a bit of reach advantage against Sabot. This is a really interesting opportunity to have a good look at what Petchnaree can do in Lethwei. A good technician, has fast hands. Looking to let them go against the Italian.
The devil be doing his best to crush you. It hurts me because I love you.
gentlemen, let's get ill, Lethwei fans. This is women's bantamweight action. 5 3-minute rounds presented to you by King Tape, the official equipment partner of the WLC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman has a record of 40 wins with 23 losses and 3 draws. Hailing from Italy, give it up for Miriam Sabot! Her opponent standing across a squared circle. This woman holds a record of 30 wins with 11 losses and 4 draws. Coming to us from Thailand, she is Petchnaree. 5 3-minute rounds of ladies WLC bantamweight action, and when it gets underway, the man in charge is Elamghari.
Round number 1. Blue and white trunks for the Italian, Miriam Sabot. Red and black trunks for the fighter from Thailand, Petchnaree. Body kick from Petchnaree, immediately putting Sabot backwards against the ring ropes. Body kick, and that's caught. Straight right hand, good turn. To the plumb into the clinch. There's the break from the referee, Emilio Urrutia. Kicks again from Petchnaree. Straight right hand just misses from Sabot.
I missed by a whisker. Body kicks looking good for Petchnaree. Yeah, opening stages of the round.
Much more kick heavy than punch heavy for Petchnaree. See the real contrast in styles. The hand position nicely done. Kick caught. Counter kick. Rear kick to front kick from Sabot. Straight right hand. Big right hand again from Sabot. Backed off Petchnaree. Very effective with those punches, now into the clinch. Petchnaree slips right back to it. Another big right hand and another short knee. There's the elbow. Another elbow from Miriam Sabot. Strong sequence from the Italian. Petchnaree looking to turn.
Petchnaree looking in real trouble. Petchnaree getting bullied at the moment.
Break again from the American referee from Florida, Emilio Urrutia. So long, straight punches. Now coming to the inside. Real grimace on the face of Petchnaree as she is dumped. Big right hands and another. Just no answer to that right hand from Petchnaree.
This is looking like a matter of time at the moment. Petchnaree all at sea. She is really struggling against the power and finesse of the Italian.
Thudding elbows. You see more elbows strike to the right elbow from Miriam Sabot. Petchnaree backing off into the clinch, and down she goes. Told to get up by Urrutia. Looking for the first round finish now is Sabot. Another elbow. More big elbows. There's a knee to the body. That knee to the chin, and that drops Petchnaree, and here comes the count. Knee to the chin.
Savage elbows followed by some huge knees. Resilience being shown by the Thai here.
Mandatory 8 count from referee Emilio Urrutia. Literally running towards her opponent, Miriam Sabot.
End of round 1.
That is the end of a dominant round number 1 for the Italian Miriam Sabot.
Yeah, that's dominant with a capital D. I used the word bullying, Sean, and you have to say that's exactly what it was. Miriam Sabot is older, she's more experienced, she has Lethwei experience, she's slightly taller, and she is just putting a schoolyard beat down on the young Thai. That was ever so impressive from the Italian. You should look at the damage of the eye on Petchnaree. Cutman going to work in the corner. Maximum respect for the resilience shown to get up after that massive knee from Sabot. And we saw the way that she was almost sprinting up to her opponent, just looking to get it done, looking to put her away. She senses that the finish is there to be had. Petchnaree is there for the taking. I'd be very surprised if this second round goes on too long. Sabot has looked like a beast in this fight. Shown really good variation in her striking as well. The elbow's so impressive. Her hands have looked good as well. Petchnaree leaving herself exposed. She had a couple of good body kicks in the opening stages of the fight.
Seconds out.
But as soon
seconds out of the ring,
as that
please,
clean
and
right
seconds
hand
away
connected
from more WLC action.
Sabot. Petchnaree looked in real trouble. All too hittable.
Look back to her corner by Petchnaree. Round number 2. Petchnaree opening up with 2 kicks, then the right hand. Trying to find a plan B. It was all plan A from Miriam Sabot. Plan A largely off of those straight right hands and right crosses. To the clinch. Quick break from Emilio Urrutia. Swelling around both eyes, especially under the left eye of the fighter from Thailand, Petchnaree. Dump as the kick is caught. Sabot making that look routine. That's a very tired, pawing left hand from Petchnaree. She's taking a lot of damage, kick caught again. We'll see if Sabot fancies the headbutt. She does not in that sequence. Likes the right hand and another right hand. There's the big elbow. Into the clinch once more. Sabot so effective in the clinch in round number 1. That's where the knockdown came from. Clinching in, throwing that knee to the chin. There's the headbutt from Miriam Sabot. Downward elbow once more. Almost a 12-6 elbow, which are legal in World Lethwei Championship. Short knee again on the inside. Almost a forearm to the face.
Elbows slicing down like a samurai sword. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Break from Urrutia, and immediately stepping back in the pocket, Miriam Sabot. Trying to get her opponent out here in round number 2. It looked as though she almost had Petchnaree out in round number 1. One-way traffic in the World Lethwei Championship ring. In this women's bantamweight fight, all in favor of Miriam Sabot.
Fair play to Petchnaree. This young lady is carved out of iron. How is she still in this? Throwing knees in the clinch.
There's nothing on those knees. Almost defensive knees to create space for Petchnaree. Space created by referee Emilio Urrutia, and right back into the pocket comes Miriam Sabot. Petchnaree, you see, lacking the head movement to deal with those right hands from Sabot. Just like that on cue, the right hand gets through. Another elbow in the clinch. And that's almost a forearm smash. That's legal. You see, it's not quite the elbow, but the forearm going into the face of Petchnaree. This is so effective on the strikes from Miriam Sabot. Short elbow again, almost a tomahawk elbow in that sequence. Knee to the body.
So much power on the elbows from Sabot, but still, Petchnaree is still with us.
We are headed to round 3.
Sabot, you almost sense that she's looking to send a message. There was huge fanfare when WLC crowned its first female champion, Suri Manfredi, at bantamweight. She's made a huge splash. You just get the idea that Miriam Sabot is looking to send a message to the champion here tonight, because she does carry herself like something special.
This fight is over. Petchnaree will not come out to start round number 3, and the victory goes to Miriam Sabot by way of TKO. in her World Lethwei Championship debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this fight. After the second round, it will be a retirement. The winner is celebrated by King Tape, the official equipment partner of the WLC. And your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Miriam Sabot.
You heard John Nutt announce that it was a referee stoppage. Rutia, a very accomplished professional fighter, seeing no way back for Petchnaree, seeing the abuse that she took. Miriam Sabot just simply dominant in that performance and victory, Andrew.
That was a huge, huge display. It really sends a message to the rest of the division, and she would have won a lot of new fans tonight. Superb stuff from the Italian.